All right. Yo up, guys, your boy SonTj here to talk about some My Hero Academia manga spoilers. So if you're not caught up to the manga, please don't watch this video. Now, today we're here to talk about two former number one pro heroes. For obvious reasons, with All Might, he lost his quirk and eventually went to Izuku Midoriya. Deku for short. And we got Kathleen Bate, aka Star and Stripe, who recently died fighting Shigaraki, and she eventually lost her quirk. But you know, now no one can use New Order. But yeah, with these two titanic superheroes, okay, they're very powerful. In one, I mean, All For One saw each one of them as his biggest threats. Like seeing her as like the strongest quirk, and been afraid of All Might ever since he came back from America. These two have been a bane in All For One's plans for the longest time. But who wins? Now, the obvious elephant in the room we gotta get out the way. We're not talking about Prime All Might because we honestly don't know anything about him outside of him just being the strongest in the verse just through hype. All we can use is nerfed All Might. And again, if you have a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you because I just can't keep making up feats for Prime All Might. We got to use All Might where he has like a limitation of him having like an hour or 2 hours using One For All, you know, post his injury and everything. And again, he's still a very powerful character. He still was the world's greatest hero while having that limitation and just showing how powerful he really was. And then we got the former #1 pro hero. She has the strongest quirk, man. Like, New Order is pretty much the most broken quirk in My Hero Academia history until until Shigaraki gets all his quirks for his abilities, or he somehow overpowers and takes New Order. And then you got Deku, who has all these other different quirks that he still haven't mastered yet while using One For All. So let's break down how powerful each one is. So with All Might has the best abilities of One For All without having the other vestiges. He has super strength, the strongest hero alive at that time, and even Shigaraki, with only seeing nerf All Might, saying that Star and Stripe is not strong as All Might. If she was strong as All Might, he would have been dead as soon as he punched him. So it's been All Might is strong enough to kill people who has regeneration abilities. That's just how strong he is. He overpowered Anomu while he was weakened, and Anomu was literally built for him, and he surpassed his limits. And All Might has this broken ability where it's kind of like, if you've seen Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's kind of like Yami Yugi, where this man can like kind of control fate. He can like punch so hard that it changes the weather, and he did all this while in his nerve state, by the way. He's fast. He can like travel across the city within like minutes. In his abdominal will, like the dude can just pull off almost the impossible while at his weakest state with the United States of Smash, just still being able to beat All For One in the weakest of conditions. Yeah, man, his durability is extremely high. Like, while he's in his buff form, it's really hard for him to lose unless his time limit kicks in. Yeah, he's usually the strongest hero, but let's see how he competes. And his real name is, let's see if I can pull this off, Toshinori Yagi. Now, with Star and Stripe, her origin comes from Two Heroes, the movie. She's the one that All Might saved while he was like younger, I think either in high school or just starting off college as a hero in America. This is when he's training to take on All For One later on in the future. He was saved by her and he inspired her. And she eventually became the #1 pro hero in America. She still felt like she wasn't strong as All Might, but again, that's when she saw a younger, almost closer to his prime All Might, not a nerf All Might. Even her colleagues say that later on she surpassed All Might. We don't really know if that's really true. Maybe it's just like something symbolic because she's going to die. But New Order, in my personal opinion, and I think even with how much All For One takes it seriously, is the strongest quirk in My Academia history. The fact that she can have 2 orders depending on how strong her spirit energy is to make anything happen. The fact that she can control the area where my order is, that if you know the person's name and you could just say, hey, in this area there's no more oxygen. Or the fact that she can control gigantic laser beams, or she can control like an avatar like state and she can give herself super strength. Not the same level as All Might, where apparently All Might can kill someone with high regeneration with one shot, but she still has those abilities. She's super fast, super strong. She's kind of like All Might light with other broken abilities. We're not going to give her her whole squad where she can summon like a gigantic like laser sword or whatever, but she can still form like she can still form her like her gigantic self. She can still have the broken ability where no one can like breathe in her area, and she can just do whatever is in her imagination. It kind of reminds me of like some characters from Bleach for how broken her abilities are. Yeah, man, like she's very strong. She's the strongest in America for a reason. Like the fact that she's able to compete with Shigaraki, who's arguably stronger than the All For One that fought All Might in their quote-unquote final battle before, you know, All For One still came out and like took over Shigaraki's body. This Shigaraki should be stronger. He's like 98%. And the only reason that Star and Stripe lost is because All For One did some different tactics, and All For One meaning All For One and Shigaraki are pretty much the same person at this point. They're kind of like some Gogeta fusion, but the only reason why Shigaraki got away because he pulled some like slight tactics where he dodged like a gigantic like Omega bomb, but and also like her friend was in danger and she decided like, well, I'm not going to kill my friend, so I'm just going to like, you know, take the hit and try to see if I can like use a new order to save my quirk, in which didn't really work out. But again, she's still destroying the quirks through the inside. Now, who wins this? And we're not counting the hype around All Might, if we're not counting like Star and Stripe without her squad, it just really depends on like, can All Might blitz Star and Stripe and punch her in the face and kill her, because that's what almost Shigaraki could have done. But we gotta remind ourselves that the only reason he was able to like blitz and take her quirk is because she was thinking about her comrade and didn't want to hurt him. She has like she's able to blitz Shigaraki herself, and Shigaraki's pretty fast, but it really depends on like how can All Might deal with not being able to breathe in a certain area, how much durability he has. This is a close battle, but I feel like Star and Stripe can take this just based off how much broken stuff she can do with her quirk. And I don't think All Might can see that giant invisible avatar that's smacking him around and everything like that. And if she has the ability to use those special abilities without her army, like with the gigantic nuke and different stuff like that, that could give her the win. But if we're not going to pull the whole I can change fate, it can win throughout any type of situation stuff that All Might can do, the All Might could win this. But I would say 6 out of 10 times she has surpassed the nerfed version of All Might. Let me know in the comment section down below, who do you think wins? Do you think nerf All Might can beat Star and Stripe, or you think Star and Stripe has surpassed nerfed All Might? I think it's without question Prime All Might wins this, because he has no time limit. His durability is insane. His speed is insane. His strength is insane. Yeah, that's how I feel about this. I'm still on the journey to find a series that I fully enjoy making videos with, and I think I like making these versus matchups when they're not taking like all the way that seriously, and I can just kind of enjoy myself. And I want to put more content when I'm in it. Just today I felt kind of lazy and my face wasn't that great, so I was like, you know, let's just do some just straight up video recording. Let me know any more videos I want in the comment section down below. I have a Discord that I have a link to in the community section, but I'll relink it in this video. Let me know if you guys want to do some stuff on the Discord. Still kind of new, still kind of fresh. And yeah, Cyber Monday happened yesterday, so hopefully y'all got y'all's merch. Yeah, so SonTj, peace. Love you all.